rate. The only reason we are not in full-scale lockdown, like a lot of countries in Europe with a much lower vaccination rate, is because of our high vaccination rate, okay? So in society, if you want to enjoy the benefits of society, let's say if you want to use a road or you want to earn an income, you have to pay tax. So you have to contribute to society in order to reap the benefits of society. It's the exact same thing here. So if you want to go to a gym that's only open because of the high vaccination rate, then you best be part of the solution. If you don't want to be part of the solution to society, then don't get the benefits of that solution.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
And we are back. Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all had an amazing weekend, and I hope you guys have once again prepared yourselves for some complete and utter insanity, stupidity, dumbassery, douchebaggery, tomfoolery, whatever you want to call it. We are bringing it in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken. Oh, boy. Anyway, what about that guy in the first clip? Can't participate in society unless we take a certain medical procedure that you want us to take. Sorry, pal, ain't happening. Anyway, we're going to dive right into the rest of this complete woke nonsense in 1 second. Before we do, I just got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Today's video is being brought to you by, first off, John D'Arcangelo, also known as, you guys will recognize him in the comments as Fuka. That's F-E-U-K-K-A, Fuka. He's always lighting up the comment section, showing all kinds of love and support, So, Fuka, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. Greatly, greatly appreciated. The second sponsor of today's video is, you guessed it, none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, Boltonator. Once again, Boltonator, thank you so much, sir, for continuing to show your love and support, not just in the comments, but sponsoring these videos at a time when I keep saying that the YouTube's overlords are trying to sink us. We're not going to let them, and you guys are helping us stay afloat. So thank you so much, Boltonator. Guys, listen, Boltonator has his own channel on the YouTube. So after this video, if you want to go over there, show him some love and support, and check out some of his videos, hit that subscribe button on his channel. I know he would love some support over there. He's just getting started out. He does some meme reviews. He does some TikTok videos. He's got some funny videos. So I highly recommend you guys go check out the Boltonator after this video. And if you'd like to sponsor the next video, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you. If you want to use a nickname, a username, if you want to shout out a YouTube channel, an e-commerce store, if you want to shout out a husband, wife, friend, anything, however you guys want to do it, that's how we're going to do it. Let's get into it. All right, first up, it says, hey, the word obese is garbage, and here's why. Should be interesting. Roll the film, please.
Hey, the word obese is garbage, and here's why. First, the word obese literally means something that's eaten itself fat, which is not only deeply stigmatizing, but it's also inaccurate for many fat people who are not fat because of eating. There are many reasons why people are fat. Some include food, but many do not. Next, the word obese didn't enter common usage until the 1830s when Adolf Quetelet invented the BMI. Today, the word obese only has significance within the context of the BMI, and it has no value outside of that structure. If you haven't watched my video about how terrible the BMI is, pause this and go do that. If we are to stop using the BMI, which we should, that also means dismissing its components. We actually don't need to pathologize body size in order for doctors to treat fat patients. In fact, the quality of care increases dramatically when doctors do not pathologize fat patients. For all of these reasons and more, please just use the word fat. It's a morally neutral descriptor.
Look, fat, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Eat vegetable! Eat broccoli!
Okay, I mean, you said Don't use the word obese. Use the word fat. That's what you said. So former VP Joe granted your wish. So moving right along. All right, next up, this person's been on a few of our videos in the past here. Now, what you're about to hear is the most absurd thing you're probably going to hear in this video. Well, debatable. But keep this in mind as you're listening to this complete and utter nonsense is stuff that this person is saying will probably be a law in this country in a year or two down the road. That's how scary this is. That's how much power these people wield. Roll it.
Let me explain why misgendering is an act of violence. I know this sounds extreme, and I know I talk about this a lot, but this is because the situation is extreme. Getting misgendered as a trans and non-binary person not only triggers the trauma of being conditioned into a gender that is not ours, but it also triggers the trauma of existing in a world that at large would prefer we did not exist. So getting misgendered can feel like a smack in the heart. It represents all that we are up against. And yes, mistakes absolutely happen. But let's say you turn a corner and accidentally smack someone across the face. You wouldn't immediately be like, hey look, it was an accident. You would tend to their pain and make sure it doesn't happen again. But then every time you turn that same corner, you continue to smack that person. Yes, it may still be unintentional, but at a certain point, the lack of intention is a choice. So maybe first you have to take in the fact that this causes real harm, and then approach your misstep with the level of awareness and effort that it will take to stop hurting us. I love you.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
Listen, I apologize. That was, what, about a minute long, and after the very first sentence this person spoke, after this person said, let me explain why misgendering is an act of violence, this is all I heard. Blah, 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 blah! That's it. That's all I heard. You can't... Listen, you can say things like, oh, misgendering us will hurt our feeling. Say whatever you want, but to say that misgendering a person like this, who you can clearly tell, to say that's an act, that's, no one's buying it. No one's buying it. Let's keep it moving. All right, this is a perfect example of why I think that the division in this country, unfortunately, the gap is just too big. But I just don't think there's ever seeing eye to eye from people like this and people like us. I'll shut up. Roll the film.
I'm dreaming of a masked Christmas. Pick that shit up over your nose. Where the anti-maskers listen. And there's no political division to get our COVID count so low. Oh, to know.
Oh my God, look at that whale.
I'm dreaming of a masked Christmas. Don't wanna see no chin diapers in here. Seriously, on the mouth and the nose. Or get out. Come on. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna take this damn mask off.
Hans, are we the baddies?
Listen, I've said it a million times. If somebody wants to wear something on their face, good. By all means, we're in a free country, do so. If you don't want to, same. We're in a free country, don't. If you want to take a medical procedure, do it. If you don't, don't. None of it's none of my business. People like this that are trying to force people like the guy in the first clip that are trying to force people to do what they want, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, whether it works or doesn't work, I'm not here to discuss that. But trying to force other people to do what you want to do, we'll just never, ever, ever see eye to eye. We'll never, unless you come over to the side of, well, do what you want. You know, what you do is not my business. Till you do that, that divide is always going to be there, unfortunately. Unfortunately, It's not my fault. I let you live the way you want to live. I won't interfere in your life whatsoever, miss. Moving right along. I'll say it again. For the love of everything holy, get your kids out of public schools. Oh, my God. Teacher, I know, it's easier said than done. I know. Teacher feature of the day here. This is absurd. It says, coming out as a lesbian to my high schoolers today. So this teacher feature decides to tape every one of her classes as she comes out. She decides to tell them what her sexual preference is. She decides to tell her students who she likes to, why is it any of her students' business? Why do any of her students care? Why? And you can tell this teacher is, I'd say developmentally probably on the same level as the students. You can tell, like, these teachers, they want to be friends with these students. Roll it.
It was National Coming Out Day yesterday. If we were here in person, I would have done this yesterday. My name's Miss Watsy. I'm here. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. My name's Miss Watsy, and I am. Oh, what? I'm Miss Watsy, and I am. So, I wanted to inform you I am coming out as a lesbian today. Oh my God! I am Miss Watsy, and I am. I am coming out as a Laidala bean to all of you. Thank you so much. What does that mean? A Laidala bean is a lesbian, if you're not on TikTok.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, unbelievable. This teacher should be fired. I mean, this teacher should. What importance does that have to these kids? And it's not anybody else. It's not this. I mean, that might seem harsh, fire, but it starts with this. But this isn't a student or someone filming this teacher and putting it on the TikToks. This teacher filmed herself telling the students this in every period and then put it on her own TikToks. These people are driven strictly by ego. They're trying to fulfill their own ego. And all right, let's keep it moving, please. All right, so I know this next clip, this isn't shocking anymore. We've seen it, at least a dozen times on these videos alone. You guys have probably seen it 100 times on the interwebs. But once again, Chicago, shocking. And that's, keep in mind Chicago, because that's going to play into our next clip. But it's the where these people, they just go in, grab whatever they want in any store, walk out, they break whatever they want, steal whatever they want. Anyone gets in their way, they hurt them. And they all have something in common. We've called this out several times. They all do have one thing in common. See if you can spot it if you haven't been at this channel for a while. Oh, and speaking of that, if you're new to the channel, I never said this in the beginning, but if you're new to the channel, you like the video, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Join us all on this journey. We got an amazing community here, all of like-minded people, and we're just trying to get through this madness together. Just laughing so we all don't cry. All right, so there's that. Let's see if you can spot it. Well, it might be hard in this video. Some of them are, but I think you guys know. Roll it, please.
Joseph, TikTok.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
Democrats.
Unbelievable. I just can't fathom this. These people, what, like, gotta watch what I say. Anyway, if you're trying to guess what they all had in common, these people, the ones that we've seen all the videos, you're right, it does have to do with color. Color black, you are correct. As you can see, the black hoodies. They all have black hoodies on. Oh, look, he's got obviously got a black jacket on, but underneath his black jacket, he's got a black hoodie. So the Black Hoodie Gang strikes again. And this can be a segue into our next clip. Moving right along, please. All right, so next up, this goes directly with what we just saw in all the other clips we've seen in Chicago. Oh my God. Listen. 1 second. 1 sec, I apologize. Goose. Excuse me. I told you, you cannot get up here and mess with the graphics. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me kicked off the YouTube. People are going to be angry when they see this. It's not funny. You have to stop doing this. I'll deal with you later. Listen, I apologize. 1 second, guys. I sincerely apologize. 1 second. All right. Enough, Goose. Enough. All right, I apologize. And for those of you that are new to the channel, Goose is my French Bulldog. He's the mascot here, and he's got a strange sense of humor, likes to mess around and play jokes on me, so I apologize for that. So now, back to the story. I'll deal with you later, Goose. So, Chicago Mayor, see? Not Lori Lightfoot, Chicago Mayor Lightfoot, who is an absolute disgrace to the city of Chicago. But you know what? It's their fault. They keep voting her in. So you get what you vote for, people. Mayor Lightfoot. So guess what her take is. Now, this is just a snippet of the clip. Yeah, I try to listen to the whole clip. I wanted to play the whole thing, but it's too frustrating and angering. She blames the stores. She blames the retailers. She puts zero blame on the black hoodies, the Black Hoodie Gang. She puts zero blame on them. Blame on the retailers. Blame on these stores. Roll the film, please.
I'm disappointed that they're not doing more to take safety and make it a priority. For example, we still have retailers that won't institute plans like having security officers in their stores, making sure that they've got cameras that are actually operational.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What an awful person. Just an awful human being. What? Why? I don't. If you guys are from, if any of you out there live in Chicago, from Chicago, please explain to me why these people keep voting for such a terrible leader, terrible governor. Speak out against the crime, not the stores that are getting victimized and broken into. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, Jesus. All right, next up, we got a little Santa convention going on, I think. Roll it, please.
What the hell is even that?
Moving right along. All right, next up, we got a message from the New Jersey Department of Health. I wish these people would just leave the kids out of this. I wish they would leave the kids alone in the classrooms. I wish they would leave the kids alone with the propaganda, with the medical procedures and the face diaper. I just wish they would leave the kids out of it. I don't know why that's so hard to ask. Ridiculous. Roll the film, please.
Dear Santa, I don't want games. I don't want toys. Just get me the COVID vaccine.
This holiday season, there's no better gift than peace of mind. Get vaccinated today. Visit covid19.nj.gov.
You're sick. I really mean that. You're sick.
Okay, guys, listen, we are almost done here. So if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I will not do this alone. So thank you so much for trudging ahead. Like I said before, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's all of you guys. And I got to give a huge shout out once again to the sponsors of today's video. Today's video is being brought to you once again by none other than the Boltonator, the man, the myth, the legend, Boltonator. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, check out Boltonator's YouTube channel after this video. Also, John D'Arcangelo, you may recognize him in the comments as Fuka. John, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it, sir. I know I've said it before, but with the suppression, with the censorship, it's getting kind of disheartening and frustrating. But you guys are the ones that are keeping this ship afloat as they're trying to sink us. So listen, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. You guys keep me inspired. You guys keep me motivated. You guys keep me laughing. You guys give me hope and faith. So thank you all so much. Also, hit that thumbs up, like that comment section up, share this video out like you guys always do. You guys remember the good old Dollar Tree? Well, not anymore. Roll it. I'm just gonna mute that video. So it's no longer the Dollar Tree. It's the $1.25 tree. They're gonna have to change the name. Thank you to former VP Joe. They call inflation, folks. The Dollar Tree is no longer the end of an era. All right, now interior design is racist. It says, I'm going to say something out of pocket and say it has something to do with colonialism and white supremacy. Of course it does. But I don't want to get into a TikTok fight. Roll the film, please.
No, you're totally right. I should have said it before. Absolutely is because of racism why so many mega rich homes are all white. And it turns out that the field of interior design is dominated by white men and is super racist. Here's a great article on the subject, which features a lot of really amazing designers. It doesn't go that far into the implications of design itself, but it sort of implies it. Michelle Ogundehin talks about no feature walls, this gorgeous Instagram account by designer Laura Hunter, who incorporates William Morris patterns and Caribbean influences. Ogundehin seems to imply that by ignoring designers of color, we also miss out on more colorful spaces. No,
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
That's racist!
Oh my God. Oh, just when you thought you'd heard it all, right? Moving right along. All right, guys, we're going to end it on this next clip here. Apparently, I don't know, try it at home. I don't have the Siri or the Google, whatever it is. Apparently, if you ask the Siri or the Google, I'm not sure. The Siri, Apple, I don't know. Like I said before, I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. If you ask it to sing you a song, this is what you'll get. Frightening, I know. Roll the film, please.
Hey Google, sing a song.
Let's celebrate that we have the vaccine to help us bring a change to this whole routine. It can help us build our immunities while taking care of our communities. Vaccines are safe and an important step towards opening up and shaking hands again and going somewhere we couldn't visit for months, protecting ourselves and the world at once. Scientists worked night and day. In record time they found a way, like superheroes and masks and gloves, helping us get back to what we love.
Shut up! Yes, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!